Y'all won't fuck to get into a higher position.
I would never.
No. If y'all in that situation, y'all wouldn't fuck to get to get your show on ESPN.
I'd rather get that shit on my own. If you have
power, I will fuck a auntie to get up my show on ESPN.
From pen to pen, the state again. Podcasting crew, gen to gen, let's go. Yeah, gen to gen. Podcasting, know we at it again. Past the future, always here for the win. We hold it down, the movement will never end. Yeah. Gen to gen, podcasting, know we at it again. Past the future, always here for the win. We hold it down, the movement will never end.
You sound like a blind date.
I know, right?
I'm a Leo.
Sound like I'm gonna give you some drugs or something.
44.
I'm D-Rugg and I'm a Gen X Leo.
I can't even lie. Like I be like, I always think about baby boomers and I kind of forget the Gen X's. Like,
wow, we the blueprint. We the blueprint for everything y'all doing right now.
Gen X's.
Problem.
We the blueprint for what y'all doing right now.
That's the Gen X's.
Yeah,
you believe that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We was the last generation that went outside. We was the last generation before the internet.
That was the generation that forgot they had children.
That motherfucker's crazy.
They not even a generation no more.
Real quick.
That motherfucker's crazy.
Yo, welcome back, man. This kid just like baby mom's fave fat boy thinks you wish you be, so you mad at yourself, you're not mad at me, aka the young sex symbol. We on? AKA the fat David Ruffin. AKA ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. AKA ain't nobody, even if they saw you, even if they saw me, it still wasn't me. AKA with your blues in your left thigh, trying to become the funk in your right. And we back. And this is the podcast for millennial women who say they want to be heard, but they don't listen. This is the podcast for Gen Xers who say that they want to be taken serious, but they live at a mom house. This is the podcast for the people who are pro-black but voted for Trump. This is the podcast for the people who say that they changing their life for the new year, but they had a Hennessy double with a double cheeseburger yesterday. That is specifically for me.
You had a double Henny with a double cheeseburger?
No, I didn't, but I will.
We only 9 days in.
We only 9 days in. But hey, man, we back, man, and I got a full house tonight, man. I got the star of the show, Frankie at the bar. Frankie, the bartender.
What's up, y'all?
The bartender. If you're looking for that shit, that's see-through?
It is.
Okay. That got nothing to do with what I was talking about. But hey, we also got our resident Gen Zer. You ain't been here. He wasn't here last week.
I wasn't.
Okay, but we ain't gonna. That's none of our business. Do what you doing. But we got the beautiful Tiandra.
Hi.
Hey, boo.
Hope y'all miss me.
And we got our guest today. We'll start with our Gen Zer. The Gen Zer has a new show that she premiered. We'll talk about sometime later in the show called Catch It at the Root.
Catch It at the Roots.
She's a co-host on Orange County Urban Media who that's burning up the streets of Orlando, Orange County, and throughout the country with interviews from local guys and guys across. They had Madeline Woods on the other day from that Tribe Called Quest song. You got the goods like Madeline Woods. And she does a lot of things, man. She's an entrepreneur, a serial entrepreneur.
So make sure your hair right.
For real.
Come on now.
I'm killing every
In that voice in the background. Of course, we got Phil, the producer, in the background. Yo. My backbone. He's like my Black Jamie. Like if you watch Joe Rogan, he's my Black Jamie. I have him look up random shit throughout the show. And but the voice that you hear hyping this woman up is Orlando pioneer, just a United States pioneer. He is literally one of the first people doing online interviews. So if you see people doing online interviews from the Breakfast Club to whoever, he's one of the first people who was doing online interviews, period. Way back in the day from Mad Face TV from 15, 20 years ago.
Yes, sir.
Come on now.
He's a rapper. He's a comedian. He's my co-host, the Arrogant Asshole podcast, which was the first live urban media podcast
in the city.
So we were doing podcasts and people didn't know what it was. Not toot my own horn, but I deserve it. And so does he. This is my brother from another mother, Darius D-Rugg, the Mohawk Dunn. The
bald head done.
Magnificent, the bald head done. The magnificent asshole. What's up, D-Rugg?
How you doing, my brother?
Man, what's going on, man?
I love you, by the way.
I appreciate that, man. You
That's
getting
my brother.
emotional?
That's my brother right there, man.
You ain't gonna cry, is you?
Nah. You know something? I just was on an interview and they just asked me when the last time I cried.
When the last time you cried?
I don't know. I couldn't answer it.
Man, you got to get those cries out, man.
I don't think I know how to cry.
How many times you cried from the inside?
Yeah, I think I cry from the inside too. Okay. My cries ain't tears.
Nah, you got to let them tears out, man.
Like I told her too. I was like, "What kind of cries? Like slide down the shower slide? Like
slide down the wall and cry?"
Yeah, I don't do that.
You got to let those tears out, man. Tears are supposed to come out.
Well,
man.
you know what? I should have answered it the right way. The last time I cried was that Kevin Hart movie.
What
when he had the little girl.
Oh, I didn't even see that one.
When he had the little girl and the mama died.
Oh yeah, with the dude from Breaking Bad.
Yeah, I cried on that
It
one.
had you.
Okay.
I had a tear.
Yeah.
I had a tear. It was like 2 inches, like, you know what I'm saying? But that was a cry.
I'm a movie crier. I cried during movies.
Me too.
Especially when the acting is
bad.
good.
It's getting bad that I'm getting older.
Yeah, I'm
starting to feel
Yeah, these
more.
movies are eliciting more emotions.
You're more sensitive now, D-Rugg?
Yeah.
As you're getting older.
Yeah.
I be in my feels, man. I be in my feels. I was watching John Q the other day.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's a hard one right
I don't, man, look, that's one of them. You a lunatic if you
Hold
watch
on,
that
dude.
movie more than 2 times.
Hold on, do Gen
there. If
Zers
you
know what
watch
that
it more
movie
than
is?
twice,
Hold up, Gen Z, y'all seen John Q?
Nope.
See the preview.
Look
of
at
it.
Yeah,
you.
that's what I said. They don't even know what that is.
wow, Denzel, baby.
Y'all never seen John Q?
I probably have. I don't know every movie by his name, but if I see it, I'll be like, oh, okay, I watched it.
That's a movie you
That's
don't forget.
one y'all-
Yeah, you're not gonna
I was
forget it.
gonna say that's something you don't forget.
You're not gonna forget.
You won't forget that one.
You know what made me cry during that movie?
But
It's when his homeboy talking to the news anchor, his white homeboy. Oh, he's like, you know what, Tuck? You know John don't get it. He don't realize that.
bruh.
He broke it down.
He broke it down backwards.
He broke it down. Wait, what you mean?
Well, like the way he was saying it, he was making everybody understand.
Yeah, that's real. That's
He
real.
broke it down backwards.
I would have did that.
So it was very, how he gave the message. People could more understand why he was doing it.
So what was the main message?
All right, so this is what happened in
hit
the
it with-
movie.
Hold
His
on,
son
wait.
got sick.
Wait, let me
Something happened to his son. He got sick. Took him to the hospital. They went to the hospital, and I guess they couldn't help him. He was finna die.
No, they could help him. They could help him.
Yeah, they could have helped
His
him, but they
insurance.
wouldn't help him for his insurance.
Call Luigi.
It's what's going on
So-
today. Healthcare.
That's
What you
true.
say, Carl Luigi?
That's true. It does correlate with Luigi, man.
Yeah, it does.
because he had insurance through his job.
Yeah, he worked and everything. His wife worked. Everybody worked. It was legit, like, you know what I'm saying? But they couldn't cover whatever the son
You
needed.
need a heart transplant.
Yeah.
So he took the hospital hostage.
Hospital hostage.
But guess what? The hostages.
I would have did that shit too.
Hostages ended up on his side.
Yeah, all day.
Because he wasn't trying.
He wasn't trying to
hurt
kill
anybody.
nobody.
They understood the purpose.
That's a
It's
great
the
movie.
same way that everybody is kind of not. I won't say they're backing Luigi, but they're not finding a lot of wrong in what he did because healthcare is truly important. But they made it $1. It's a dollar sign. You get what I'm saying? A lot of
Hell
people
yeah.
made a lot of
That
money
man
off
has
of
a
it.
fan base.
Oh,
Do that.
Like
Yeah.
Luigi.
The
Put it like
same
this.
way that John Q did.
My cousin is in prison right now doing life, and he tried to do things to make extra money. And one of his ideas is, hey, cuz, get on Shopify and make me some Luigi shirts.
That's a good idea.
Put some eyebrows on there and say he didn't do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm looking like, nigga, like, because what's crazy
He got
is
time.
my cousin is in the prison that they sent him to.
No.
When Luigi got locked up, he's in the prison where my cousin at. So that's why he's
So
on
he
some.
ended up with Diddy too.
No, he was in Pennsylvania first. He was in Pennsylvania first. Then they sent him to where Diddy at, like, because it happened in New York. But he's from Pennsylvania, and that's where my cousin locked up at. So the first time they grabbed him, it was crazy in there. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that was the idea my cousin got. Like, he called me every fucking day, like, yo, nigga, you did it yet? And I'm like, bro, wait. We We gotta like map this shit out.
That's
like,
a great. You know, when you in prison, you have the greatest idea.
all day.
That's why I was gonna say he got time.
Oh, that's a
great-ass idea.
All
That
day.
man is writing up in his book. I don't know if he
Oh,
writes
he
with a
have a
rubber
book.
pencil. I don't know what's happening. But
Shout out to my cousin Pat
shout
Rue,
out to
man.
everybody in jail.
Shout out to everybody in
Shout out to
jail,
the
man.
penitentiary.
Free my cousin Pat Rue, but yeah, he got a book
Pat
too. He got a book. I got his book. I got his book and everything. Like
That's
he
also
sent his
like-
book to me.
Now speaking of like, has Denzel Washington missed in a movie?
Has he ever missed?
Has he ever missed?
Gladiator 2 wasn't that great.
You didn't like
Which one?
You ain't like Gladiator 2? You seen Gladiator 2?
No, I haven't seen Gladiator 2 yet.
Is that where he kissed the man? I remember he was like he did one movie where he
I didn't like
kissed the man.
Ricochet.
You didn't like Ricochet?
Nah, Ricochet was ass.
Which one was Ricochet when
With
when
Ice Cube and Ice T.
that's not the one when they was
No. Ricochet is when he was a police officer, and damn, what's the white dude? Because I'm thinking about Trespass, but no, Ricochet is.
they try to blackmail him.
Yeah, it was some shit with I forgot that white dude name is, but he was a cop though. But
Ask
that
that-
movie I ain't too much care for.
Ask everybody, since this is a Gen to Gen show, and
Yeah.
especially our audience too. I want to know what movie defines Denzel Washington for your generation.
That is because he's generational.
Malcolm X,
Equalizer.
my generation, Malcolm X,
Wait, D-Rugg say what?
Malcolm X.
Tiandra say what?
Equalizer.
Jeremy?
Remember the Titans.
I was gonna say remember the Titans.
Okay.
Really? Yo, come
Ashley?
on now. But remember the Titans. That's where I was at.
Which one for you?
I'm
Though?
kind of with Tiandra on Equalizer because
Equalizer?
even the little the kind of sequel they
He
did
got, like,
on Netflix.
oh my
three of
goodness.
Yeah, with Queen Latifah.
Yeah,
I done watched the whole series. Y'all have to know this. I do not watch TV. I don't watch TV. I
It's
don't
good.
watch series. I don't watch anything. But I just sat here and watched all 3 seasons of the Equalizer with Queen Latifah. Not only is she just beautiful and she's just an amazing actress, I so enjoyed the whole series. It got to the last episode and I was like, what's next? Like, where's it at next? I enjoyed it.
But here's
enjoyed
here's
the
a Gen X fact.
So-
Here's a Gen X fact. The Equalizer is a show from the 80s.
No,
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
That's cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
that's-
That's something to
that's
look
a
up.
show from the 80s.
That's some
Like,
D-Rugg
I
shit.
didn't know that.
It's
I
a
would
it's a
not
show
know
from the
Wait,
80s.
just to make
Because
it
I used to watch
clear,
it.
so we don't confuse the audience. The Denzel movie does have 3 different movies. It's 1 through 3.
It's a
for
trilogy.
The Equalizer, and then you were talking about the show
spin-off.
The show
with
with Queen Latifah, that's this year.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I seen it
That's
on
2024.
Netflix, but I haven't watched it.
I haven't watched. I only seen Equalizer 1. I haven't seen 2 and 3 yet.
Enjoy them all.
Yeah, I don't want to see a 70-year-old like fight crime. I don't know. That's
yeah.
not my shit.
I don't believe Denzel when he do that
it
shit.
so classy,
But he does it so
well.
it's so
like-
clean. It's just a
But
clean.
Denzel that nigga though. Like you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I'm with it, but he just
Put it like this. What's y'all favorite Denzel movie?
we already did that.
we just did it.
Oh no, that's
No, he didn't say
that's true.
favorite.
We
That-
said
that-
what
He said
defines
what
Denzel.
defines.
We said
So
what that
what's your
defines.
That would be
favorite
my
Denzel
favorite.
movie?
Equalizer will still be my favorite.
That still be your favorite?
I can't pick because in all his movies he's like a great actor. I can't pick a favorite because if I see Denzel Washington in it, like I'm watching it, like I know it's a great movie.
Yeah.
Off the top.
What's your favorite?
I like all Denzel movies except when he was like a lawyer, like Esquire, like the weird lawyer.
That was a good movie though.
Yeah.
I think my favorite one definitely got to be Training Day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I've never
That-
fully
that-
watched Training Day. It was just too
Gangster.
That's
too,
that's
too
my
many-
number 2.
Like when
What's your
it
number
was
one,
the
Phil?
part in the street
I'll tell
and
you
he like came up and what did he shoot the person in the thing?
Yeah, he was
It
just-
too gory, man.
I
just-
love
it was
that
too
that
gory.
ending.
Are you talking
The
about
ending
American
scene of Training
Was it
Day
a-
is so
It
top
was either
notch.
Training Day or American Gangster.
American Gangster.
Oh, American Gangster. That's my
Yeah,
number
there's
2.
some
That was
American
good.
Gangster.
That's my number 2 Denzel movie.
Phil, what's your top
favorite one?
Denzel movie?
All right, so Training Day is my number 2.
Come on,
Okay.
man.
Hold on, let me put myself on camera here. So y'all are missing this one. 2003 Man on Fire. That
Oh, Man on Fire.
That's my favorite
That shit was crazy. When he put the
Denzel-
bomb in the ass.
Denzel movie. of
He
all
did it.
time.
He did
I
what?
just watched that
Put
one.
the bomb in the girl
And
ass.
I think it was a
Put the
true.
dude
I
ass.
think it was inspired by a true story too.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
So-
Man on Fire was crazy.
So I was trying to segue from that, but then the bomb in the ass and it kind of threw me off. But let's get into the news, man. Speaking of like Hollywood and actors, so y'all see what's going on in California right now with the
Yeah.
fires.
Oh my God.
Definitely.
That's
Cleansing.
Shout out to LA, man.
what'd you say, Phil?
Nothing.
What you did?
Shout out to LA.
Taking all that bad energy.
They evacuating. I know somebody there who they wrote on there they had to evacuate.
Thoughts and prayers.
You've seen the videos. It doesn't look like, you know how sometimes in disastrous area it can look like more because they're highlighting that one area.
Yeah.
It truly looks like it has spanned over more than just one area.
Didn't it hit
It's-
the Hollywood
it's pretty
sign,
big.
right?
It's
Like
in
the fire
Hollywood,
hit the
yeah.
Hollywood sign,
Yeah,
right?
the last I checked, it was 0% contained.
That's crazy.
And
But like this, that's just a preview of what's finna go on for 2025.
It looks like the movie This Is the End.
that's true because it's
Oh,
like
you know what? I love that movie too, by the way.
it's like scorched earth. It's like it's hundreds of people who lost their houses completely.
But this is the crazy shit. I don't want to talk too much bad about them because we live in Florida and water is going to be our shit.
Easily. I mean,
You know what I'm saying? Like water is going to be our shit. So it's like
Noble Drew Ali said he
Thank-
came before the fire.
bless
So-
all y'all people.
Who said that?
Noble Drew Ali, but it was a
Is he a
prophet.
boxer?
No, it's a prophet.
Oh.
He came before the fire, so I feel like, the world ending. You know how they said that it's going to end in fire, just like that. I hope it don't. No, you never know what's going to happen, but yeah, that's crazy.
Y'all ever
like
seen
They
it?
said it started. They all started at the same time, like the fires all started at the same time. So what a coincidence!
Y'all ever seen that movie? This Is the End. Y'all ever seen that movie?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love this is
I
there.
did.
That shit
Great
is
movie.
crazy, bro.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's funny as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
By the way, it's funny as fuck, but
It's my favorite apocalypse.
it's
movie.
it's one of the movies that make you think at the end of the, like when you watch that shit, you be like, wait a minute, like what is that's what's gonna happen? Because the movie is like, you know what I'm saying, it's about celebrities, they all party and then they playing themselves. Kevin Hart, Seth,
Rihanna was in
everybody
that
in the
one.
movie is playing themselves, you know what I'm saying? And the end of the world happens.
Yeah, the apocalypse happens.
It happens, like, you know what I'm saying? And they going through all the shit that's going on. Like, everything you read in the Bible that's in that movie, and you know what I'm saying, and it make you think like, damn, what the fuck, like, is that shit gonna happen like that?
I feel like one thing you can take from that type of message that you're watching is that yes, money can make people different, but we're all technically the same.
Hell
So
yeah.
you should see yourself equal. That was my thought when I was in the military. Like if a missile was to come towards our ship, you being an officer don't make no difference in me saving your life and you saving my life. Yes, we have things that, it separates hierarchy between people, but we all the same and we all have a chance to live the same life.
That's right. Now speaking of that, so Phil fact checked me on this. So shout out to Donald Trump, our president. Our president is Donald Trump. I say that out
fuck with
loud.
Trump, man.
I say that out loud a lot because when I was a kid, I never thought I'd be able to say that. But Donald Trump blamed the governor of California for this.
Gavin Newsom.
Really?
He blamed Gavin Newsom.
Bro,
Because
But
he
we
was
was
sign a bill about
Donald
We was
Trump
just
is
looking at
like-
a picture.
Huh?
Remember, we was just looking at a picture, and on that picture, it was showing the California fires and stuff like that, and all the stuff that was burned down. But
the trees
were still up, so it's like it's looking a little suspect because
because
How
we
the
seen a
the
picture,
buildings are-
everything was burnt to crisp, but the trees is up beautiful.
But they weren't beautiful.
I mean, but the tree, like how
They just
what-
didn't-
how are they still?
So
Standing?
trees stand the test of time? Like what like trees could survive fire?
I mean, before a building, I would assume.
No.
Really?
No,
You don't think
I'm
so?
pretty sure
Nah,
it's the
that's
same.
what I said. Like
that means
you
there
think
is
a building,
Fire is fire to any object.
So what you think it mean?
I don't know what it. That's the whole thing. Like we didn't know. We was looking at that shit. Like what the fuck? Like you know what I'm saying?
I also saw a video where the fire wasn't even near where this video was taken at, but the tree caught on fire, and the people was like, "How can that happen when the fire is not even near?" It was just the tree itself. So
Oh, that happens though.
That does happen.
Yeah, the because it's a brush fire. So
that's how wildfires happen.
yeah. So it's a wildfire.
because a little piece of something might
Yeah,
land on
like
something.
a ember can ignite. That's why it's so dangerous because an ember can ignite it. Like one ember can just be blowing in the wind and it can catch something. That's kind of how it spreads. So well, that's the theory on how it spreads because of course there's conspiracy.
Like, is that shit hitting the hoods though? Like, is it in Compton?
That would make more sense actually.
There's no
You
brush.
see what I'm saying? Like, is it in Compton? Is it in South Central?
But that would make sense if it was in the hood. The most of the houses in the destruction is in very rich
Malibu.
area, like Malibu.
$32 million home.
Like Paris Hilton's house is completely rubble.
I seen
JJ Redick.
Janino, what's the girl? What's Sean? Big Sean?
Janae Aiko. Like
her house burnt down.
So because we're used to historically these disasters happening in the hood.
So do y'all think is an attack on celebrities? It's time for us to start.
Nah, I don't think it's an attack on celebrities because if it was an attack on celebrities, the celebrities would die. These are just
I'm just saying, like, because you know what? I watch The Boys a lot, and The Boys is about that type of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? The superheroes are celebrities, and what it's basically about is the superheroes are fucked up. Like, you know what I'm saying? They live fucked up lives. They do fucked up shit.
Oh,
like,
and
you know
that's
what I'm saying?
real life, though.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these celebrities do some fucked up shit on the low, like we don't know about. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And Hollywood is corrupt.
Oh, you know Hollywood is corrupt.
They was bound to go
That's
down.
that's the number one place of nasty shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's the number one place of audacity.
If you go into Hollywood to be an actor or actress, you're gonna suck a dick. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
you're gonna
I
suck a
think
dick.
so.
You're gonna do
But
something
it's not
nasty
right,
for that.
though. Like,
You may be offered.
that's what they asked you to do. Well,
But I mean, that's what it requires.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna.
well, I like getting my dick sucked, so I can't really.
no, do you like sucking dick?
Nah,
It's not about you getting your dick sucked.
Yeah,
It's about
you-
you going to suck dick.
I never tried
And
it,
then
but
it'll be
I
a-
mean,
and not even a normal dick, just some fat old 75-year-old
Who want him
Why
a
do you
piece of
have to
Jeremy?
pick
dick. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna
He
suck
want him a
you.
little piece of Jeremy.
now that's a great segue. Not that what you saying. You,
That's a great segue.
but are you familiar with what's going on with Skip Bayless?
What they talking
Yes.
about?
Okay, so I'll explain it to you. Skip Bayless is being sued by his former, I think, assistant.
What's her name? Cause she fine the motherfucker.
No, that's not who's suing him. The person
Oh.
you're talking about. So he's being sued by his assistant, right, for like sexual harassment, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So like when you sue somebody, when you file like a grievance, you kind of outline the grievance and you give detail. So in her grievance, a part of it was she outed Joy Taylor.
That's the girl who
Right,
sucks
right,
her.
which is I think Zach Taylor's sister, who Hall of Fame linebacker.
Back, okay. Yeah.
And she said that Joy Taylor had sex with Acho, which is a commentator, a former football player that's now like a
Ocho Cinco?
personality.
Shout out to Ocho Cinco.
No, not
my
Ocho.
guy.
Acho.
Acho.
Oh, who's the fuck is Acho?
Take
Exactly.
Ocho out of it.
That's too close to Ocho Cinco. Like, I don't like that.
That's
But-
too close.
I don't like that.
But
Yeah,
but
that's too close to
Acho, and then
Ocho Cinco.
also she had a sexual relationship with the I think the CEO of Creative Direction. Phil, if you
Why
fact
is
check,
this?
Phil,
my thing
fact
is
check
this,
me.
Why is this our business?
You're talking about Nushin,
It's
Nushin
public
Faraji.
information.
Yeah,
When
that's
people
what I'm
put
saying,
the
like, why-
lawsuits out, but people are interested. People are interested in people's business, and so no, we didn't go searching for it. I'm sure Jeremy didn't go searching for that story.
Because what
but
Skip
somebody else
tried to
put
pay,
it out.
he tried to pay like 1.5 for some pussy. Didn't he?
1.5 million for the pussy.
Yeah, he tried to pay 1.5 for that pussy. I pay for it. If I
Y'all do
want
know that
it,
there's
if
a
I,
lot-
hey, you know what, Skip Bayless? If you looking at me on this camera, somebody send this to Skip Bayless. Skip, look,
Tell him what.
play Soldier Slim tomorrow when you get up. I pay for it.
Don't
Cause
think he
I
knows
want it. Cause I want it. That's the ultimate trick song. Cause 1.5 for some pussy?
D-Rugg, would you suck his dick for 1.5?
No, I won't suck nobody's dick for nothing.
You wouldn't think about it for 1.5.
No.
You said think about it.
I mean,
No,
I
man,
will
hell
tell y'all
no. That's how
something.
Hollywood. That's how
What if he
Hollywood
asked-
gets you.
what if he
Because
asked to
if you
suck
get
yours?
1.5,
But what if he get asked to suck?
let me tell you something. You get 1.5 million dollars. You know how much taxes you got to pay on that?
It's under the table,
This on
dog.
the table.
under
What
the
you
table.
talking
Still gonna
about?
have to
You
pay
really
taxes
putting
for
on
that.
You writing that on your tax return?
Yes.
Suck the piece
They're
of dick.
gonna write that off somewhere.
Nah, you can get a gift and he can claim it. It's
for
a
$1.
now you can claim
Sell
it.
it for $1.
Now you can claim a credit. You know what I mean? Like when somebody give you that much money, they can like claim they have like it's a certain like tax credit that you have for your life if you give away money. But at the same. But so anyway, he's being sued by the public assistant. I mean the
It's a hairstylist.
a hairstylist. She's getting sued. He's getting sued by the hairstylist for unfair work environment, hostile work environment, sexual harassment, that kind of stuff. So a part of her lawsuit was the Joy Taylor stuff about Acho, and then also what was it Garrett? What's his name? What's his name? Phil,
Who?
the creative director of like content.
Oh, I don't have that name. I just have the name of the
Yeah, it's too deep.
hairstylist.
Y'all do know that Kanye has been sued as well by another
They
girl.
always fucking with my dog.
And so the story behind that one is, and they went into detail about it. She went to this audition, right? And she's an Asian chick. She used to be on America's Next Top Model. I forget what season it was, but basically she said she went to this audition. Kanye actually called her out and was like the Chinese one. So she comes to the front or whatever. And then she said, once she gets to the front, he goes and proceeds to like grab her face and just maul her. And she says it's all on camera. Like
I believe it.
She says
Kanye is a
people
crazy
was in
dude.
the room. People was in the room. They had it on camera, and he goes to like just do like aggressive things to her in front of everybody. Like
I believe it. Kanye is a crazy guy.
She a Gemini?
And she says it's on camera.
Ain't he a Gemini? They crazy anyway.
Cause you seen you seen the video that he had with the mask on, and they was asking him like,
Oh yeah.
like they was asking him some shit. But he was right though. He was right in that
Was he talking to
situation.
his lawyer?
The message in
Yeah.
all of this is that what you do may come back to bite you.
Oh, it's coming.
And the message to the people is what y'all doing out there. Like, you have to know that. First of all, don't turn the camera on. If you want into some freaky shit, be into your freaky shit by yourself. You don't have to videotape everything that you do.
But you can't be a freak without taping it.
Okay, so let's stay focused because I was trying to get to a point. You guys went all over the place.
Start a wildfire. That's how you get rid of it.
but
Talk about Hollywood, baby.
but what I wanted to talk about is the Joy Taylor piece, because unfortunately Joy Taylor got the most heat from this in a weird way, because it's like a tangled weave. So like, you know, like I like to, like if I hear like a story and it's starting to get traction, I like to dig into it and
yeah.
see like what's going on.
But who fucked her?
So that's that's a part of it. So she's accused of fucking Acho, who's a high ranking personality on Fox Sports,
Yeah.
right? And then also fucking the creative director of content, so like a very high up exec who's over the content in Fox.
Oh, she knew
Is
she was
that a
doing.
crime?
No, but okay, so this is the dilemma, right? So this is why she's getting slack, because she fucked these people for obviously advancement in her
Clout.
business, right?
Okay.
Advancement in the company and in her career, and which we'll get into that too, because I'll give my take after that. But she is accused of fucking him for, you know, advancement in her career, and so she also. The reason why this gets dragged into the conversation is because she kind of was friends with the hairdresser. So they were friends before, and I guess he kind of got her that job, or so the hairdresser's telling her like, "Hey man, this dude trying to like push up on me. I don't like it." And I guess Joy kind of gave her advice like, "Hey man, don't rock the boat. Just relax." You know what I mean? And I guess they were talking about her dealings with Acho and the creative director. So she's basically fucking somebody who can advance her career, who's higher up in the company, and then their boss. And so her homegirl is like,
Some
hey,
gangsta shit, that boy.
right. So her homegirl like, you think that's smart for you to do that? Like, what if it blow up in your face? She's like, well, you know that she's like the hairdresser telling her like, yo, this dude's powerful. You don't want to mess that up. And she told her allegedly that, well, I got power too, and if it go bad, and I'm just gonna say he made me fuck him. He forced himself on me.
Pussy power.
Women.
You got that pussy
if you're
power.
moral-
Work that muscle, baby. Got that pussy power. Work that muscle, baby.
If your morals, if your morals is only money, then you already fucked over. Like, cause she knew what she was trying to do with the person. She was trying to get money and she was trying to get fame or whatever. But that's her fault. Like, I blame her.
Ain't no morals in Hollywood.
So she was. There was a committed relationship with these people.
Nah, she
She
probably
was just fucking to the top.
hung out with
I
them.
blame it on her mama.
Fucked them.
I'll say this: a
She
gold
probably
digger
fucked them
doesn't
about
exist
6
without
times.
the digger.
What you say?
The gold digger doesn't exist without the digger.
Yeah.
What's that mean?
Huh?
What's it mean?
She
it's
can't
not
exist
one
without
without the
people
other.
wanting the pussy.
Yeah.
That's true. So,
She can't.
shout out to pussy. But what'd you say, Tiandra?
I said I blame it on her mama.
Why?
What a mama got to do with
Her
it?
mama and her daddy.
Why? What they got to do with it?
It all starts in the household. How, like, the way she's thinking to think that, okay, if I have sex with these people, I could get up into this higher rank. I could get this much money. I get this fame. But it's like, no, that, like you said, morals. Like, just have respect for yourself. So
y'all won't.
If you have
Hold
power,
on. So y'all won't fuck to get into a higher position.
I would never.
No.
If y'all in that situation, y'all wouldn't fuck to get to the get your show on ESPN.
I'd rather get that shit on my
If you
own.
have
like,
power,
I will fuck a auntie to get up my show on ESPN.
That's
Well, what
easy
if it's
for
a
you to
dude,
say as a
D-Rug?
man.
Huh?
That's
What if
easy
it's a
for you.
dude? So
No,
say,
ain't no fucking no. We
so
ain't
you
got
wouldn't-
nothing to do
you wouldn't
with
suck a dick?
gay sex. No gay shit. She ain't doing no gay shit. So why I got to do gay
But
shit?
what does it matter if it's gay?
It's
It
because
doesn't matter.
I'm not gay.
No, but
but the fact
Like,
that you like trying
it
to get
matters because
higher.
I'm not gay. Like
but they're not attracted to
she's
them
not
either.
gay. She didn't go suck a pussy.
you'll never know what she did. You know what woman she had to get to
But
get
I'm
to that
just
man.
saying.
You never know what she
But
did.
what the question in hand is that she fucked these two guys. She fucked the guy that she liked, and then she fucked his boss.
But she ain't really like him. Probably.
Yes, she did.
She ain't like
She
him.
liked that nigga. That nigga fly. Like, you know what I'm saying? The what's his
She
name?
had a
Emmanuel
motive.
Acho.
Emmanuel
She probably had a
Acho.
motive
He
too.
fly. He a cool dude. She probably liked him. You know how
Possibly.
you at work.
We don't know.
Work husband, you know.
Come on.
No, I don't.
Like y'all ain't never sucked y'all work husband dick before?
No.
Y'all ain't never fucked y'all work husband? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Never.
Y'all ain't living life right. But, you know,
You still
probably-
got time.
yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? She probably fucked her work husband and she got to a position. Boom, all right? Now, she's a pretty looking woman. The guy that run this shit probably seen her and was like, ooh, I like, I could give you your own show. Come out and have a drink with me. Y'all wouldn't go out and have a drink?
She should have went to the top
Women
dog.
don't-
first.
She went to the top dog.
Don't go through every other man. Like, go to the person who you know.
Yeah.
that
But
will
sometimes
sit
you have to
in
do that.
position.
No, you don't.
Nah,
Sometimes
she
you
went
have to
the
do that.
person
Yes,
in
you do.
power. A
You-
real woman know to go to the person in power.
Nah,
you don't
y'all-
go to the
let me-
weak friend.
y'all
You
don't
go to the
understand
strong
how
friend.
y'all don't understand how this entertainment shit work. Like, you have to go to that person you like first. Now you could like a nigga. This is how this shit definitely was. It could be a motherfucker you like. Okay, I'm attracted to him. Right? Boom. So you go link up with him. Whatever y'all do, you know what I'm saying. You ain't gotta fuck him. You can fuck him. Whatever. Boom. The nigga who's funding that shit, whoever that is, he's looking at that. Now he's looking at her like, hey, damn, you're a beautiful woman.
D-Rugg, I want to stop you there because see
No.
your definition of what a woman does with a work husband, that's from a man's perspective. From a woman's perspective, a work husband is solely
Put it like
a
this,
work husband.
it's an abomination to have a work husband.
I'm not saying I agree. It's
Conversation
totally
over.
is.
Like, you know what I'm
But
saying?
most women who have a work husband, they ain't fucking their work husband.
They're gonna fuck
Oh,
him.
are y'all saying?
Hold on.
They ain't met him on a Thursday.
Hold on, let me ask y'all this. Especially Tiandra, because you said blame her mama when I first started to explain what happened. So what I want to know is why is the onus on her?
I don't think it's
On the lady.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why is it on her? What you mean?
because
Why
she
is it-
fine.
I don't.
I would
Now,
just-
let
she said
Tiandra
she had-
answer.
She said she had power. She got power too. The hairstylist told her, "Oh, the man is powerful. I got power too." She feel like her pussy is power. Sometimes pussy is not always power. Look at what she's going through now. If you have power, you will know how to go to a man or go to get to that higher standard without involving your pussy at all. It's like. Yes.
Now, let her
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you cook. I'm gonna let you cook.
What's your generation?
No, go ahead, cook.
I'm gonna let you cook.
Because y'all definitely was whipped by pussy.
Yeah, like I'm telling you,
Go
already
ahead.
know it.
I
pussy
feel
make
like-
pussy make the car crank up.
That's
With
all
me
she's
being
saying.
a Gen Zer, my work will tell it all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to put myself out there to feel like, oh, I need to be this big person. No, what's the point of getting ran through?
Okay, so
I
let
don't
me. So
understand.
that's why I wanted you to elaborate, because the way you gauge in the situation is like very
Her generation.
It's very patriarchal. Like, it's like, well, why she got to sell her pussy? Like, really, what she did is she leveraged what she believed to be her leverage,
Pussy.
right? And it's more than just pussy. She know that these people in position want to have sex with her. She's a young, beautiful black woman, right?
Ladies, you always gonna win with pussy.
But
You can always win with your talk
Yes,
game.
you
as
is.
well.
Hold on, one
without
mic,
pussy, too.
one mic. So it's the way you position it is like, why would you have to do that? Why would a man because the onus is really on the man with the power. Because I've been in positions where I had some level of power, where I could hire people or fire people or promote people or put people in position to win. And so the onus is on me to not abuse that power. So as a woman, if you know that he's going to abuse that power, then you leverage what you got that he's going to abuse that power. So when she goes, I have power too, or if he says this, if he says this as far as like impeding my career or firing me or holding me accountable for this happening, then I'm gonna say, hey, he shouldn't have never been fucking me anyway because he's the one in the position of power. He's the one who could give me something or raise my level of visibility.
This lady screamed raped. She said if he's not going to, I guess, go with her, whatever, do what she want or whatever, she's going to say, oh, I didn't have sex. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
On it, you know.
So.
But also, like you say, with that power that she said she have, why not go to a man that's already making money to make more money? Hey, let's do this. Let's come up with this idea or
Because it ain't about money. That's the thing.
It's not about money, but why always got to be about pussy? God damn.
It's not even about the pussy.
Right.
That's the thing though.
But that's what y'all saying.
But that's not what I'm saying. That's why I let all y'all cook. So what I'm saying is clear. She understands that this dirty old man want to have sex with me. I want to climb in this company. I'm going to leverage what he want for what I want.
But why she just won't work her way up? Why you feel like
She is working.
No. Why do you feel like you have to go to somebody else to get to the level that you want to do? Because if you know that you got true power without the pussy,
you want to know why?
You don't have to do all that.
Men make it difficult
you
if
don't
you don't give them the pussy. They gonna fire you. They gonna replace
You-
you.
you-
They
I'm
gonna
gonna build
put
my
somebody-
own business.
And that's
It's
I
always,
love that, Ashley.
it's
That's the
always a
message
bitch
to the
behind
people.
you that's gonna do that.
Because what you asked is a great question. The answer is because they hold it. They gatekeep the infrastructure.
But they hold their power. You can create your own.
Yeah, but you can't. But it'd be hard to create a fox.
It's slowly.
It's a lot that go into it. Like it sounds good, and I want to be like, yeah, you can just create your own thing.
I'd
not the reality.
I'd rather do the work though.
I've only been in this world I've only been in this entertainment business for a short period, and I've already dealt with that from about every single man that I've tried to work with.
That's cap because you work with me.
Yeah, and I don't work with you.
What you think she trying to
Let me
say?
finish my sentence.
Go ahead.
Huh?
Go ahead.
Damn. You felt some way?
No, I'm just.
You had to clear that out, didn't you?
No, I
He had to clear it, Frankie.
God
He had to
damn.
clear it.
Get off your chest.
That's cap because you work with me.
I said from about. Do you know what that means?
No, I have no idea. That's country as hell.
Exactly.
From about.
From about.
You know
Come
what
about.
that means.
Well, I feel
say
like
from
the
about-
pussy should have been the last thing she should have
Let,
gave up.
let Frankie cook.
know.
Let Frankie cook.
But
Throw that pussy
that's
up
all
there.
I'm saying was like they really do hold the key, but I will say this. You don't have to make that decision, and you can decide that you will go the harder way. Sometimes there is a tougher way.
She did go the harder way twice.
But this be my thing. Like, what is it that you're gonna do without your pussy that's gonna make it?
Exactly.
Use your brain, bitch.
Your brain ain't gonna get.
Yeah,
Brain don't work in Hollywood.
So
Like you know what I'm saying?
this is
It do.
So
Your
this-
mind
Works.
manipulation.
Your person works. Your
name a
individual.
celebrity.
Half
Name.
the people in the industry are only selling themselves. Do you understand
Yes.
that? Every single person that has made it somewhere is selling themselves. So everyone has the ability to sell themselves without pussy. They do.
So here's the thing. This what y'all doing, and it's very important that you guys understand. You guys are thinking like a woman because she's a woman.
Yes, that's what I'm like.
She's
who?
thinking like a man. So the reality is she getting backlash on the media, but like
She won.
So you saying
She won.
So you saying that's what Steve Harvey would tell her to think like?
Yes.
that's
But
the
like
worst
this,
example because yes.
The fact that y'all.
That's exactly what he would say.
The fact that y'all listen to Steve Harvey
Right.
is crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's telling y'all to think like a man.
Yeah.
And y'all don't
fact
get
that
it. Like,
any
y'all don't
women
get
would listen
think like
to
a man.
telling them how to be a woman.
Because you know what a man to do?
It's crazy business.
You know what a man to do? if I was to get to Hollywood and this is 70, 80-year-old woman
So do
that
you
want
think
me
like
to
a
fuck
woman?
her,
So you
I give her that dick.
you think like a woman in that?
No, I think like a man.
Because I feel like it's
Give like a
opposite.
man, we gonna
the
fuck
man
something.
thinks like a woman, and then
Nah,
the woman thinks
We
like
can't
a
think
man.
like y'all. Y'all complicated.
But what if you put both of the minds together, thinking like a man and thinking like a woman? There's some type of in between.
The situation is done.
No, you could have got to
Situation is
that point
done.
other than using your
Because once we
vagina.
mix in y'all thoughts and
But this
shit is over with. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
this what y'all missing though. Y'all missing that what she wanted to acquire required her to maneuver in a
What she
leverage
had
based
to do.
way. Which and that's why the only people that's mad about this is those dudes' wives
yes.
and women. But men get it.
Yeah.
But I got a question. Okay.
Go ahead.
So do you think, okay, y'all saying she won or whatever?
I didn't say she won. Don't
She
put-
won.
Well, okay. The thought is she won. So if he has so much power, how is that making her win? Because he still has the power at the end of the day. Even if
Don't she got a show?
Even if she says, "Oh,
Did she get a show?
being raped or whatever?"
Well,
How is she still?
Did she get a show? Like, what was the outcome of that? Didn't she get a show, or she was placed on the show?
I'll answer that. Then I say this. So if you go to work, right,
Mm-hmm.
and they pay you, right,
Mm-hmm.
do you be like, man, they made $1 billion today? You be like, nah, at least they paid me, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she don't care about the power that he has. She just wants to have a piece. Just like everybody in the workforce. We all make concessions in the workforce. We all do things we don't want to do.
Have a piece. I'm sure she felt like she deserved a piece.
Well, I don't even.
You better suck her some dick.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Old man did too.
Yeah,
So
like,
Germany, did she get that piece?
Jeremy.
Jeremy, sorry. Jeremy. Did she get the piece that she was looking for?
Yeah.
yes. Because what
She-
did she have? Did she have a
but
TV show?
She's all over that network.
Because she's on
She-
interviews.
Yeah, she
shows. Like,
she absolutely got what she was looking for out of that deal. She was a name before that. Like before this came out, she was a high profile name on that network. She had the podcast with Taylor Rooks, which is another person on another network that's a big name in that industry. So,
and not even that. Do you know how hard it is for a woman to be in that lane of entertainment, sports? You know what I'm saying?
Extremely
Like,
hard. With respect.
yeah.
this is a guy thing. We watch
I know.
sports. We're not finna listen to what a woman have to tell us in sports. Like, if we watching sports, I'm not finna listen to you tell me who's the best quarterback.
The same way we don't listen to men who don't play sports.
But they ain't got
we-
ain't got nothing to do with it.
we
But
we actually
I'm
do.
just saying,
Exactly. You got
if
as
we
much
watching
experience as
sports,
she
if
got.
we watching sports, we're not finna listen to a woman tell us who's the best quarterback. Because at the end of the day, y'all don't know. Like, put it like this:
But what
we
is
ain't.
really?
Hold
There's a
on,
lot
hold
of
on,
women out there
hold
that
on,
will beg
hold
to
on,
differ.
hold on.
D-Ruggs
No.
Hold
opinions
on.
and views does not represent.
Oh yes, hold on.
No, there's a
Because this the thing: if we step into some woman shit, y'all tell us the same shit. Like, we can't talk about y'all periods and shit, right?
But you think that
We can't talk about y'all
basketball
periods
is
and
only
maxi
men.
pads.
You
like,
think that
I'm not.
basketball is only men?
But
No.
sports aren't exclusive.
Did I
to
say
women.
that?
You said
No,
you
I
did
didn't.
say
One mic,
that. You
one mic, one mic.
insinuated that.
I didn't say that. All
You
I said that
insinuated that.
it's it exactly. I did insinuate that. But all I'm saying is, when guys insinuate shit with women, y'all automatically shut us out.
No, that's
No,
not the
we
same.
don't.
Yes, y'all do.
You're not the same.
Put it like this.
You're saying that only men.
Always is the best maxi pads.
You just said that only men can speak on sports.
You see what I'm saying?
But women
but I'm just
play
saying.
sports. Women, do you wear a maxi pad?
Exactly.
You shouldn't be speaking
Do
on
you
it.
play basketball?
So you
Women
just,
do
you
play
proved the point
basketball.
right there, though.
Women do play basketball.
Oh, so just because we don't wear maxi pads, we
why
can't
y'all-
talk
but
about
why
it.
But
do
why
y'all
you
feel
speaking
like-
on something you don't wear?
Okay. So Rugg's point, we're giving a little bit of fuck to kind of say what he's trying to say. He don't give a fuck, so he just said it how he said it.
Yeah.
But that's the general consensus. So because like yes, women play sports, but that's a niche thing. Which is why most women's sports, especially in America, don't generate a lot of money because their demographic would technically be people who like sports, and most women do not.
So the money is the reason why
No.
she can't have an opinion.
No, that's not what I said.
Anybody can have an opinion.
That's not what I
That's
said.
the thing. See what
I'm not
saying?
even sure how you got there from that. But
Exactly. Frankie's a crazy woman. Frankie's a crazy
I'm not
woman.
sure how you did
Because
it.
nobody said that.
You ain't what y'all saying. It's what y'all insinuating.
No,
It's the truth, though.
But it's not the truth.
Okay, so let me say this. I'm not insinuating anything. I'm telling you that. Let's take women basketball for instance.
Put it like this. Do y'all watch
Hold
WNBA?
on. One mic. Women basketball. The women don't watch it.
How y'all know that?
When
How
let-
do y'all know this? These
The fucking
the
ratings.
numbers say it. The ratings say
The
that you guys
ratings
don't
say
watch.
it. The game say it.
But the women who do play basketball, we're not talking about the women who don't watch it. We're talking about the women who do. Let's speak on them.
Okay, let's-
Okay,
okay.
The women
It's a
who
little
do.
bit of y'all.
Yeah, that's the
And
point.
it's a lot of people that
And
don't
so
watch
the-
it.
So the little bitty of them, let's talk about the little bitty of them.
Okay.
The little bitty of them should not be telling a man about sports. The little bitty
No,
of
they
them.
could.
Exactly.
They
Thank
could.
you
That's
for
not
meeting
what
me
we're
halfway.
saying, though. That's not what
What
we're
are you
saying.
saying?
We don't have to listen to that shit.
And we don't have to listen to you talking about a maxi pad.
That's fine.
Exactly.
That's why we don't have TV shows talking
But
about
you
maxi
should talk
pad.
about a maxi pad because you don't fucking wear them.
But this is the thing. Basketball. Nobody watches women basketball.
But women play basketball.
Understandable.
What are you talking about? Y'all not getting it.
No.
We can move on.
No,
Go ahead.
Put it like this. The maxi pad.
Next.
Put it like this. The maxi pad was a bad
Analogy. It was a bad analogy.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
Of course, men don't wear maxi pads. But what I'm saying
hold up. We trans friendly. You don't have to be a woman to have a period.
Yes,
Thank
the
you.
fuck you do.
That's from your boy Just
No,
Black.
man, yes, the fuck you do.
I seen this post.
Nope.
Dude
Do
said-
not put me in that delusional shit. Like
That's
you
from your
said,
boy,
like,
Just
yes,
Black.
the fuck you do.
It was a trans.
Hey,
said-
if you have a business and you trans, come sponsor our show. Ruck's not on here.
I mean, I love the trans, but I seen a trans post and he said it was a post and he said, "Y'all women, y'all do not own periods." And, and the thing is, he can have it. If he wanted that bad, baby, he can have it.
Like
You know
what?
I'm saying? 'Cause, you know,
See, that's the shit that bothers me because it's like, what the fuck? Where the truth at? See, I'm Gen X. Gen
A
X
woman
motherfuckers
should not-
know the truth. Like,
woman should
it's
not
y'all
get mad
motherfuckers
at
that
her.
be wanting to let this bullshit slide. Like, what the fuck?
no, why would a woman get mad at a man making a comment like that? Like, if we get mad at you saying something like that, are we not women?
But
Do
like
we
this,
have
do
to
y'all?
explain
How do y'all
ourselves?
feel
I
about?
wouldn't get mad.
How do y'all feel about
Yes.
trans in women's sports? Do you feel like a trans
unfair.
woman should box one of
I feel like
y'all?
it's unfair.
Or do you feel like a trans woman should wrestle one of y'all?
No, hormonally, no.
Oh, okay, so why we ain't on the same page when we say period shit? Like when the girl said y'all don't own, y'all don't. Put it like this,
man
why
said
we
we
gotta
don't
call them
own
girls?
I mean, we on the same page. I just told you.
Hold on.
His
Hold-
comment
Not
is
with
not
that
going to.
one.
Hold on, I'm not on their page. If you would like to be called a woman, then you a woman.
No,
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm a
nobody's
truth
dissing
speaker.
trans.
I'm gonna
We're
speak the
talking
truth.
about trans. They deserve a space in every
Yes,
conversation.
everything.
So
I
we're just
respect
having a
them. I
conversation.
respect
Yeah,
them.
this is a respectful
Yeah,
conversation.
I respect them, but there's some things that we can't be delusional about. Like
Yeah.
you know what I'm
And-
saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some of that shit is like, come on, nigga.
We
Women-
can't be
But
delusional as women.
let's reel it back to what we were talking about.
Bring it back. Come on, bring it
So
back.
Got a little heated.
so
Y'all know y'all had me on the show. It's gonna go there.
So the
love it.
the overarching point is, granted, let me first preface this by saying that this is a lawsuit and it's based on someone's accounts. You know, so everybody innocent until proven guilty. We don't know what that lady did with her vagina. So we're just we're having a conversation about the conversation.
She did.
Thank you, Jeremy.
So
I love it.
So my final takeaway of that is not even outside of her threatening to say that he forced himself on her, because what happens is if you are the man and you're in the position of power and you decide to abuse that power or to be undisciplined enough to be vulnerable to someone infiltrating that power, then a part of that is she could tell your wife or she can say that you pushed up on her. And on the flip side with Joy, if she did do that, that's a part of the game you play. These are the games we play. So if you playing the game, you might end up getting played.
Come on now.
I can't really knock her for playing the game. She's in a male dominated field, and she's operating in a male dominated infrastructure. And so she using the chips that she has. It's not about her using her pussy. It's about using whatever. If you are at war and you run out of bullets, you throw a rock. That's just how it works. So if you feel like your pussy is a part of your infantry, then you use it.
But like this, the pussy is the ultimate weapon.
And I always say
If you let it be
that's
a
the
weapon,
nuke bomb.
If you make it a weapon,
no, it's not. I mean, because you know what we do, and this is just a part of the patriarchy. We put rules and parameters around pussy or vagina when that brings forth life. So, and it caused death. It caused wars. Pussy literally runs the world. Pussy runs the world. Right. We start as the template of a woman.
You came out of pussy.
Right. So however you decide to use that pussy is your business. And if a man decides to be weak or vulnerable or make bad decisions because of the pussy, then he is part to blame. He's actually more to blame when he has power.
Yes, because pussy ain't shit without dick.
pussy is pussy.
Pussy ain't shit without
Pussy
dick.
is still pussy without dick.
Pussy ain't shit without dick. Two pussies can't make a goddamn baby. Two dicks can't make a baby. You need a dick at the end of the day.
All right, we had our pussy and dick quota.
Yeah,
let's move on to the Ask Frankie.
So in conclusion, man, do what you want to do with your stuff, man. But our crowd favorite part of the show is Ask Frankie. So I think we got one today, right, Phil?
That is right. Everybody on the screen? Yes. So, folks, the Ask Frankie segment, it's also known as Ask the Jen. We have on our website, go to gentogenpodcast.com, and on the right side of the screen, there's a little button. You can leave us a voicemail. The past two we had were pretty interesting. So this one is about a concerned mom. So you guys ready for our Ask a Jen segment with Frankie?
Let's see.
Ask Frankie.
All right. Here, everybody got your headphones on?
Yep.
Frankie, you can hear?
Yep, I can hear.
All right, here we go, guys.
Dear Frankie, my 16-year-old son has been dating his girlfriend for 9 months, and he spent $120 on a Christmas gift for her. She specifically told him what she wanted, and he made sure to get it for her. However, she didn't get him anything, not even a card. They both work, so it's not a money issue. When I asked my son if she even asked what he might want for Christmas, he said no. He just assumed she would know to get him something because, in his words, women usually have an idea of what to give. Her family is upper middle class like ours, and she once joked that she lives at the mall. I can tell my son is hurt, and I'm struggling with what to tell him. My instinct is to say he should break up with her because I don't want to see him being used, but my husband thinks I should stay out of it. What should I do? How do I help him see his worth without overstepping? Thanks, concerned mom.
All right.
All right, before I speak, what y'all got?
Who wants to go first here?
Kendra, what you got?
I should say she just don't step in. Sometimes a kid has to learn, for themselves. They have to go through those situations to understand.
So you're gonna tell if you have a son and he's 16, he does that. You're gonna stay out of it.
No, I won't insert myself, but I would say, hey, I feel like it is inconsiderate that she didn't get you a gift. You got her something. She lives in the mall. Let it be known.
That's inserting yourself.
But I'm not gonna say, oh, you should break up with her, dump her because she didn't give you a gift. It's different ways that you can do that though. So, but you live and you learn, and then because sometimes you could tell a kid something and they still go do what they want to do. Mm-hmm. So I'll just say, say something along those lines, but also let him learn. He'll figure it out.
What about you, Rugg?
As me being a parent of 2 grown kids, one thing they'll tell you that pops is real, and in that type of situation, I would have told my son, or I told his mama, look, that boy fucking. That girl putting that pussy on him. So you ain't nothing you could tell him right now. You got to let him go through that shit. You know what I'm saying? tell them how you feel. Like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you're a parent. Tell them how you feel. Hey, I think this, this, but understand what's going on. And that girl putting that pussy on that boy.
I don't know how you got that from that, but
Them assumptions be crazy.
Actually,
But y'all don't think they fucking?
Where he's spending money?
I mean, you don't. Gotta
Y'all don't
be
think they fucking?
no, they
All
def-
pussy ain't attached to money, D-Rugg.
that's a lie.
I don't think y'all don't think they fucking? You don't think that boy fucking that girl or that girl fucking him or whatever
don't
that's
know
going
that.
on? Y'all don't think they fucking?
I don't know that.
They fucking.
I can't draw that from that.
Ma'am, your son is fucking, and he's caught up. He like that pussy.
Ashley,
He don't mind. He don't mind that.
Ashley, what you think?
Well, for one, I would advise my son, if that was my son, to have that conversation with his girlfriend about how he actually felt about not getting a present, because though they are upper class or whatever, you know, it could have been a lot of things going on. So for one, that conversation needs to be held between them two. That's his girlfriend. So, you know, once, you know, he gets the response, whether it's good or bad, he can go from there, then decide if he still wants to be in this relationship. But honestly, I don't even feel like it's that deep to not receive a Christmas present. Like, just for me, like, it ain't that deep about
that shit deep.
presents. It ain't that deep
Sometimes it's the thought that counts. Like,
for me.
It's
It
the thought
is,
always.
but
yeah, the thought always counts.
Oh, you could have bought me something from fucking Five and Blue.
I guess I'm different, but like, it ain't that deep for me.
Okay, so it's definitely that deep, and I'm gonna tell you why. Let's not normalize. Especially, I got a son, and I got a daughter, but so let's not normalize as young men or men in general being okay with being with somebody who's inconsiderate, or to be
Taken advantage of.
not reciprocal, not being taken advantage of. Because it's one thing if you surprise her like, hey, I got you something, as opposed to her saying, this is what I want, like giving you a list or giving you, hey, make sure you get this. That means that's premeditated. She's decided that, hey, this is what I want. And so this is in life in general, if somebody can tell you what they want and they don't consider what you may want, then let's not normalize that. That's not okay. It's not about the gift. It's not about how much money you spent, because I'm a gifter. The women, if I'm with a woman, even if I'm not with a woman, even if she give me a little bit of pussy, word of the day, pussy. If she give me a little bit of pussy, I'm going to gift her things that are thoughtful. If she like little Debbie cakes, when I'm in the store, I'm gonna grab her a little Debbie cake. Or if she likes Beyonce, I'm gonna get her a cowboy hat. You know, if she likes basketball, I'm gonna have her call Frankie, because it's only them two that like basketball. But whatever she like, whatever. So let's not normalize being with somebody who's inconsiderate, and let's not normalize saying, well, that's what a man do, that's what a woman do. Let's not do that, because especially when people always say, oh, your feelings are valid, but when it's a little boy or it's a little man or it's a young man, they say, it ain't that deep, it ain't that serious. Yeah. No, he obviously was hurt by it.
Yeah, he know he hurt.
Yeah.
So let's normalize teaching your son to communicate with the person that they with. Hey, that hurt my feelings, because you told me what you wanted and then you didn't get me nothing. And I work, because $120 is a lot of money for a 16-year-old.
Hell yeah.
I don't care what your background is, especially when you work for it.
Yep.
So let's not normalize being inconsiderate, not communicating, and as a parent, you can say, I'm not going to overstep, and I'm just going to let them live.
Nah.
That if once you have kids, you know that's you're incapable of doing such a thing.
You gotta guide them.
Especially when they're 16 and they're in your care. They may do what they want to do. They may disregard you and then come back later and say, hey, Dad, you was right. Or, hey, Mom, you was right. But we're not going to normalize you being inconsiderate. We're not going to normalize you not caring. We're not going to normalize you taking advantage. We're not going to normalize you not reciprocating.
I say,
That's true.
tell that jit to listen to Too Short and call me in the morning.
No.
All right, Frankie.
So I want to jump in here and I want to say a little bit of most of all what y'all said, but except D-Rugg.
Why you got to call me out? What I
I
do
meant
wrong?
that shit.
What did I do wrong?
I meant that shit.
Frankie, move your phone.
I love you, D-Rugg.
I know.
Frankie, move your phone.
Okay, but I meant that shit. Okay, so I really want to give a message to the mother directly because she wrote in, and I'm pretty sure she wrote in without his permission. So this message is not going to be received by him. It's going to be received by her. And I agree with Jeremy's take. It is always the parent's position to step in. That's what your role is. Let me finish, D-Rugg. That's why I agree with your ass. The reason I say that is because to me, relationships is the most powerful things that we can build in this lifetime. Mm-hmm. It's the thing that's going to keep us whole even in our old ages, the relationships you build. So the reason that I think she should step in, if she's a parent and she has the ability to speak to her child, he's going to listen. Whether he is like physically listening, he's going to hear the words that are coming out of her mouth. And the reason why I'm saying that she needs to step in is because she needs to teach him at an early age how to manage himself inside of a relationship. He needs to teach himself how to speak up for himself inside of a relationship, how to say, I want this, I need this. It is her place as a parent, it is your place as a parent to talk to him and say, your needs should be met as well. And if you want your needs met, a closed mouth don't get fed. It just doesn't. I think it is very important for a parent to tell their child, hey, you got to tell that girl that you're not being fulfilled. If you don't speak to her and you don't tell her, honestly, the best thing you can do is go through a situation so you know exactly what the fuck kind of moves you need to make. That's what I was saying from the beginning.
You got to go through it.
You got to go through it.
You got to understand what's going on. And what jit that is.
You done, Frank?
Well, I wasn't necessarily.
Go ahead. Rock the mic.
She said the husband said to break up with her.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Listen to your daddy. Because your daddy going to tell you what I'm telling you.
You're not listening, D-Rugg. That's not the solution of of relationships. It's
communication.
Okay, so I had a situation, and I'm not going to go deep into this, but you don't tell children to do without relationships. You tell them how to manage relationships.
You tell them to do without that.
No.
But what if he
will
liked
make
her?
the decision to leave if he's not being fulfilled. If you teach him how to manage it, that's going to inevitably happen.
You're right.
But he has to know how to manage it because guess what? There's going to be another relationship and another one and another one. And if he don't know how to manage it now, he's going to go out in the world and be a fuck boy. And we ain't got time for that. We ain't got time for that. He's going to be a person who leaves a relationship every single time something goes wrong because he doesn't know how to manage it.
Fuck them hoes. Leave them hoes right where they stand at.
But he needs to communicate with the girl.
Obviously.
He needs to tell how he feels that he feels hurt. And then once that is
you watching this shit, don't tell them hoes your business. They gonna throw it in your face.
Because at the end of the day, what if
all they gonna do is throw it in your face?
We're not speaking to the son. We're speaking to the mother.
Because what if the girl doesn't know? Like she has to learn as well.
Exactly.
Like it's kind of vice versa.
The girl's a piece of shit.
He doesn't have to learn, but he should want to tell
put it
her
like this.
because he's emotionally affected.
What was $128 that he bought? Like what did he buy her?
Some Jordans. Maybe he bought a Jordans. Let's just call it at 128.
We don't know the gift.
Them team Jordans then. So,
but what if her?
You shouldn't be beefing with this whole about them team Jordans.
What if her parents raised her not to buy gifts for guys? What if that's how she was raised?
There's a lot of shit that comes into play.
That's why they need to have that communication.
And by the way, everybody, I'm just joking. I'm just talking shit. So just understand me.
But overall,
I like to talk shit.
My take on it is that relationships are very important, and from a young age, you need to learn how to manage that relationship. Don't teach people to always walk away. Teach people to speak up for themselves and then walk away. You get what I'm saying? So they can manage it, maybe have a communication piece. He obviously has feelings and emotions for this girl because he's impacted. If he didn't, he would be like Ashley, who said, I don't even care too much. You get what I'm saying? And I think it's not even more so about the gift. It's about the fact that he doesn't feel cared for.
It's about his emotions.
And so if he doesn't do something about his emotions today,
I have a son.
When?
I have a son that's around that area. My son's 25. But if my son would have came to me in that situation, I would have gave him the realest answer. Like I would have gave him,
which is
fuck that hoe.
You were Gen X. We know.
Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, I would have played Young Dro for him. Fuck that bitch. And I would have played Too Short for him. And to let
Do
him
you
know
know that this scenario is not just woman and a man based? This scenario can be him and his friend.
Yeah, anything.
If he doesn't know how to manage a relationship, he doesn't know how to manage a relationship.
I agree.
So it doesn't.
I agree.
We have a scenario in front of us that are a boy and girl, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about what happens when he's with him and his teacher, him and his he has to learn how to manage those relationships. And I'm speaking to the mother and I'm asking her to step up and say to her son, hey, if you feel a way, communicate it. And if you feel like she doesn't hear you after you communicate, then step away.
Because what he is, 16?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so,
Mama, get in and talk that shit to him.
And so,
Take it
Let's
over.
go.
Like,
Let's go.
take over that situation.
and so
She'll
we
take over. She gotta give that man.
No, speak your mind.
One
Speak
mic,
your
one mic,
mind.
one
Speak
mic.
your...
No. One more thing too. I just want to say this: just because you have the power of know all, don't mean you got the power to always
Oh,
say.
definitely.
Yeah,
You
so-
don't.
so-
It's power in
Use
not,
it right. Like, use it right. I agree with you on that.
so
Use it right.
I'm glad y'all can find a common ground and y'all agree with each other, even though y'all didn't agree at all.
Man, you know Frankie my dog though. Y'all
I
know
love
me and
this.
Frankie go back. That's my dog. Dog.
But
Like, that's
but
family, bro.
I
but
love this.
but with that being said, first of all, there's no such thing as know all. There's no right answer. It's just a perspective. With that being said, I think it's important that, just like Frankie said, it's important that we understand how to navigate and maneuver relationships. Period.
I agree with that.
A romantic relationship is almost no different than a friendship or
Amen, Jeremy.
or a work relationship. Any of those things,
It's all the real. It's the same shit.
you have to learn how to communicate. You have to learn how to reciprocate. Those are important. My main takeaway is for the young girl too. It's important that you understand that what you want or what you desire, there's a form of that desire or something similar in the mate that you choose. So if you like gifts, he probably like gifts. You know, even at in my adult age, where I'm like, I don't really want gifts. But if you give me something that matters to me, and that's a part of being in tune or actually being
You should.
considerate,
You're right about that.
you know, because sometimes, a lot of times, guys we're like sentimental in the way where the things that we like for people to notice, the people that we care about to notice.
But like this, I'm gonna say some real shit. You're right about that because Christmas was here, and baby was asking me what I want. Whole time I'm like, I don't want shit. Don't buy me a motherfucker thing. I don't want nothing. Blah, 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 blah. And she bought me a big karaoke speaker,
You cried.
and I damn near.
No, you didn't.
I damn near cried. Like, you know what I'm saying? I damn near cried because she know I listen to music all day long. And she just bought me this big ass speaker. And I'm just like, I done told her every day, baby, I love this gift. Thank you, baby. Thank you. I love this gift. Thank you. Love this gift.
So, D-Rugg, I got a question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
Being that your spouse is right here, when there is something that you have not liked, have you just said, I'm done with your ass? Or have you tried to communicate?
No, we communicate.
They still
Exactly.
together. They better
Yeah, we
communicate.
communicate.
Exactly. Clearly, you communicate.
Yeah.
together.
All we
Put
gotta
like
do
this.
is get
That
that
was
same-
something. That was something we made off the jump, off the rip. Like for what I went through and what she went through in her past. That was something we agreed on from the jump. It's like talk about it.
You're on point with what I'm saying, but I'm pretty sure I don't know for certain, but there were relationships that you had in the past where communication wasn't a thing. And so when you didn't communicate what you want, she didn't communicate what you want, it was just confusion.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? She couldn't meet you couldn't meet her. That's why I'm saying that is if a mother is in a place and she wants to, she has the power right now to tell her son. He's going to maybe sit there stoic and not really give her a response, but it's our place to teach people how to build better relationships,
I
not
agree.
run away from them.
But like this, don't mind me and my bullshit. You got to think me and Black did the arrogant assholes
You
for
said
6
what you
years
said.
long, and we talk shit. And my job was to say the most negative shit as possible. So, and I'm gonna say the most negative shit possible.
little
But
debate.
I definitely agree on you're the parent. You control the situation. Make sure you do what you do. Make sure you tell your son. Listen to Pops. Like, you know what I'm saying? What Pops said. If Pops is in the situation, listen to Pops. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But you're right. They gotta respect. The parents have to respect his position too.
Yeah.
So with that being said, man, Rugg, where they find you at? What you got going on? Man?
Oh shit, man. Sunday is going down. Sunday, bro. Sunday is going down, man. The first episode of the Goulash. I'm happy to do this. I'm excited for this. The Goulash is going to be me giving y'all all the gossip on hip hop, all the gossip on, like, you know what I do. You know what I'm saying? I love hip hop. So, you know, this Sunday, 8 o'clock, y'all can find me on Twitch. What is Twitch?
Twitch.
I'm doing some new shit now. I'm on Twitch. I'm on TikTok. I'm on all that shit, bro. So this Sunday, 8 o'clock, I'm rocking the fuck out, man.
What's your Twitch?
D-Rugg 407. Everything D-Rugg 407. D-Rugg 407.
I love the name of your
Is it
podcast,
one
by the
G,
way.
Thank you. It's the Goulash because it's so mixed in.
It's just a mixture.
Yeah, it's a mixture of everything.
I'm
It's
not
a
even
mixture.
gonna lie. I was gonna say it sound kind of good. Goulash.
You never heard
Yeah.
of goulash?
Yeah, you ever
I'm
ate some
talking about-
goulash?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
You love goulash? Yeah.
I
It's-
like that.
It's
that
a
you call
goulash.
it
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a goulash. Like, you know
I know
what I'm saying?
y'all date dudes in prison, don't y'all? Y'all know about goulash. Ashley, where they find you at?
I got a couple pages. But my main page is Ashley Naomi X33 on Instagram, and then I do so much. But my hair page _Pleasant Crown, and then my new show Catch It at the Root. Yep. On Instagram as well, and on Facebook. And yeah, if y'all are looking to be on the show, just reach out to me, DM me, because I'm trying to put a couple things together. But yeah,
Matter of fact,
Where's it air?
it's off of Hot
407
407 Radio.
407 Radio.
Yeah,
And
407 radio.
I just want to step in here and co-sign my girl Ashley. We got a chance
Please
to work
do.
together, and Ashley.
When you coming on the show?
Right? Ashley is such a pure soul, and she knows how much I love her spirit. I love her
Me too.
energy. And if I was to sit with anybody and I was to recommend anybody to sit with somebody, it would be Ashley, because she's going to protect you on the way. You know, she will protect you on that.
So when's she gonna catch you at the root?
The thing about Ashley is
For real.
I feel like it's such a safe space, but I'm also nervous because Ashley knows the first day I met her. I told her, I said, Ashley, you are so powerful. Like,
Bruh.
I told her, I say the things that
Do you
you
know
got
I
to
met
say.
I met
I'm
her.
not even lying.
I met her in this studio.
Me too. But at the
Like you
same
said.
time, I told Ashley that. I say, Ashley, I don't know. I say, I feel like you ain't saying everything you need to say. And
Oh, she
looked
gonna
at
say
me
it.
like, no.
She
No,
gonna
she
say
know
it.
what I'm talking about. I felt like she wasn't saying everything she needed to say, and I say, Ashley, I need it from you. And I said, and she say, she looking at me like that, and I said, I need you to say what you need to say, Ashley. And she was like, but, and she didn't know where she was with it at the time, because she doesn't feel like everybody can handle what she has to give. But everybody needs what she has to give.
So Frankie, where they find you at?
You can find me on Instagram, Frankie Italia _ Hit me up. Come through my DM. Say hey. And then also, too, make sure y'all tap in on gen2genpodcast.com and leave me a voicemail. I'm going to keep reminding y'all. Yo,
Tiandra, where they find you?
So you answering all voicemails?
I am.
Yeah, that's what Ask Frankie's about.
Send me some voicemails.
Oh Lord.
Tiandra, where they find you at?
Tiandra _K TEONDRA _K.
Of course, we got Phil, the podcast doctor, the producer.
Shout out to
In the
Phil,
back.
man.
Phil.
Put it like this. Hey, do y'all know Phil is the #1 podcast guy in the city?
He is.
Every
Yeah.
fucking podcast you see in the city, it's in Phil shit. Like,
That's real.
and he make it look different. Like you're saying, he make it look different. But everybody done caught on now and like, okay, it's the same shit everybody at. But shout out to the man. I love Phil, bro.
He brings his energy to every single
I love Phil,
episode,
bro.
every single podcast.
I love Phil. Like I will fight somebody about Phil. Like I love
Phil,
Phil.
show your
bro.
face.
Show your face right quick, Phil. I'm finna get
That's
Dragon
how I
Ball.
feel,
I'm finna get Dragon Ball Z and beat you, bro.
I don't know if that's gonna happen. All right.
All right, so man, so thank you guys for tuning in to Gen to Gen Podcast. Go find us at gen2genpodcast.com for all things Gen to Gen. You can, everywhere you stream your podcast, if you're on the road, if you drive, or you at your workstation, whatever you're doing, check out Gen to Gen. If you stream it on YouTube, all that good stuff, man. Of course, ask Frankie. I am your kid, just black. We touched a lot of things today. For the most part, we talked about
pussy.
Yes.
Talked about a lot of pussy, man.
Pussy is the way to go.
Pussy and power. I don't think we can
Who
put
don't
that.
love pussy?
I do.
Power
I do.
was definitely in the conversation.
Not
as
even
well.
what Don Miller would talk about before he left.
Pussy and power. I don't think you're supposed to say that on there. I think that was off the record.
Yeah, he said
Power
it. He
was
said
definitely
vagina. He said vagina is an amazing thing.
It is. I don't think you're supposed to quote that. Probably blur that out, Phil.
Please.
It's gonna be a lot of blurring.
You know I'm gonna say it. You know I'm gonna say it, man. Pussy is that thing.
But to close out, man. We talked about Hollywood and Hollywood's burning. We talked about
Prayers goes out to everybody.
prayers go out to everybody who lost their house, who lost their home.
Who's being
What
affected?
is it a bad time to say burn Hollywood burn
It's a
by
terrible time.
Public Enemy and Ice Cube?
It's a terrible time to do that because we
No,
get,
this is
People
I'ma
lost
listen to that.
everything, D-Rugg.
Bro,
They
we-
lost everything.
you know I go into my hip hop shit. And Burn Hollywood Burn was a big song back in 1991. It was Ice Cube, Public Enemy, and Scott. Like Burn
great
Hollywood
song.
Burn. I'm finna play that, but
Well-
it's crazy that is happening right now.
I'm trying to close it out.
Go ahead, close it
And
out.
so prayers to everybody. We're not gonna play that at all.
I'm
It is a great song, but that's not appropriate.
Burn Hollywood Burn.
But prayers to those of people who lost their houses, who lost things they can't get back. What else we talk about today?
Florida niggas, go get y'all haircuts because them California hoes is coming.
You cover everything.
All right, I'm trying to close it. This guy is like he got Tourette's. Like motherfucker.
What? Get y'all haircuts, shave y'all beards. Them California hoes is coming.
All right.
Oh,
Get on
Lord.
y'all shit.
Okay,
We love y'all, Cali. I hope y'all take care.
Hey, find me. Hold up. Let me close it, Phil. That's enough. Rug. Let me close it,
All
please.
right, I'm quiet. I'm gonna be quiet now.
This motherfucker got Tourette's. But hey, man. But follow me, The Real Just Black on Instagram, Twitter, More Dick Than Belly on Pornhub when they get that back up. Jeremy Davis on Facebook, Just Black on Facebook. Follow all my podcasts. I got like 5 or 6 podcasts. Tune into the Goulash is live on Twitch on Sunday. Shit, I might pop up. Who knows, man? One of these days for damn sure. But thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching Gen to Gen. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for the feedback. Thanks for tapping into Frankie. Shout out to Lay. Shout out to everybody who's involved. We are still looking for interns. So hit up the site, Gen to Gen Podcast. If you want to learn how to pod, you want to be an intern, you want to just have a good time, come hit us up. But man, thank y'all for hitting
Especially
us up.
if you're trying to give us some pussy.
And D-Rugg will be back.
I ain't going nowhere.
But again, man, take care of yourself and each other.
From pen to pen, the state again. Podcasting crew, Gen to Gen, let's go. Yeah, Gen to Gen. Podcasting, know we at it again. Past the future, always here for the win. We hold it down, the movement will never end. Yeah, Gen to Gen. Podcasting, know we at it again. Past the future, always here for the win. We hold it down, the movement will never end.